Morning. We're good. Right on. Fix this camera up a little bit. Good morning. Just trying to fix up my stand a bit. That's better. How's everyone today? I slept in yesterday. Morning, Nikki. I've got a YouTube feed going as well now. Live YouTube feed. It has a camera that I can move while it's live. Trying it out anyway. How's that picture look? Where's everyone from today? Oh, let's get tight this. So we're on the east coast of Australia here today. Hey Courtney, hey Karen, hey Diane. And we're rolling. Karen, welcome. Deborah, welcome. Amanda, welcome. I wonder if I turn that way. No, that's no good. And now I'll just put these down here. Do I look cold? No, I'm not cold. It's actually pretty nice. I've got a YouTube feed going as well today. A live YouTube feed. How was everyone's day? -90°. I'd say it'd be about 60 here at the moment. Just trying to get this working properly. Shouldn't be too long. Yeah. It's the first time I've used this new setup, so hopefully it works good. If it doesn't, I'll cry. Right on. Hey, Sinetra. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Gabrielle. Right on. Everyone should be able to see me on every screen. I can just sit back and relax. Welcome to Point Vernon. We've got some orange building up over here where the sun comes up. It's looking magic. The YouTube feed. Could be better. Could be better. What's hasta luego mean? Hey Terry. Sorry I didn't get one done yesterday. I don't have any excuse, I just slept in. Oh, Karen, you need to teach me some more Spanish. Hola. That's all I know. The YouTube's doing my head in. It's a nice picture. I want DJI to bring out live feed support for the Osmo Action. Anyone from DJI's listening, that's what I need. Hey Gabriel, it's sunrise. Hey Mary. Trudy, we on the east coast of Australia. Queensland's the state, Hervey Bay is the city, Point Vernon is the town. My name's Tub and you're watching Stream Capture Life. Who's new here? Who's a return watcher? So I smashed my phone, and it's the new S10 5G. I went into the Telstra shop because I can't get parts for it yet. And no joke, I met the Samsung rep. Really, really nice guy. But he gave me his contact details and that, which is pretty massive for me because I love Samsung. To be connected with Samsung is so good. Still being stupid, this YouTube. YouTube went good the other day and the other one went crap. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Any tips on last vacation to there? Are you coming to Australia, are you? I just got my partner teaching me some Spanish. You got to come and see the whales for starters. It's the start of whale season now. I can hook you up with somewhere to go for that. Alright, so I'm back on for YouTube. We'll see how long that lasts. Time of the day, 6:15 on Thursday morning, I think. Hang on. Wednesday morning. Wow, how good does that orange look? Hang on, let's turn the exposure down a little bit. There we go. Could probably even go down a tiny bit more. Wait till feed catches up and you'll see it. It'll go down and it'll look heaps more orange. So we'll be here doing this for about an hour and a half. What's the time? 6:15, 7:15. Oh, I can stay here till about 8 o'clock. You've got an hour and 45 of this beautiful sunrise. This is one of my favourite spots to stream from. I don't know if there's any return watchers out there, but this is the spot that I talk about that's got the place you can stay across the road. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras going today. I'm tossing up whether I should buy this software that allows me to stream multiple cameras on the one screen. $60 a month though. I'll just get the YouTube link for you in case anyone wants to watch that. With the YouTube, I can move the camera around. Oh, what? I can feel rain. That's no good. Let's just hope I don't get wet. It looks like it's gonna. Come on, don't do that to me. It won't stop me though. There's a shelter up there and I can stream from there. I can't see these comments. See, they all come up weird. Hey Robert, hey Gabriel, hey Vicky. Yep, I do have an Australian accent, that's true. Thanks, Dawn. Thunder, nice name. How far am I from Melbourne? Well, Melbourne's at the bottom of Australia, so I'd imagine about 20 hours away, 16 to 20 hours away. The stream looks heaps good on YouTube, except it keeps cutting out. Maybe if I turn this off. Keep saying phone connected, phone not connected. Phone connected, phone not connected. Phone should be connected. No worries, Susan. Thanks, Arnie. Wish these comments would stay there. If this YouTube keeps stuffing up, I'm just going to put it on time lapse. Thanks, Deb. Hope you enjoy it. I'm not doing too much talking today. That orange glow's gone because of this cloud cover that's coming over, which is not ideal. I should get I got the stamps and I've got the envelopes to send everyone's shells that have been watching and asked for a shell from my beach. So I should get them posted today. Oh, the YouTube feed looks so good. Seems to be when I press record. But I'll press it anyway. The YouTube feed will never go down though because it's a screen share. Who's got something funny to tell me? What happened yesterday? This is pretty much my hey Carol, how you going? Big fan of America. I did buy some new shoes. I like them, and so I went and bought another pair, so I've got 2 of the same shoes to go with my 10 other pairs. The YouTube feed seems to be working good now, so get on it. As soon as I get 1,000 subs on YouTube, I can just stream live to YouTube. Hey Stacey, how are you? Where are you from? Anyway, this guy from Samsung called me an influencer. Does that mean that I can tell you guys to buy Samsung and you'll listen? Don't know about that. Samsung is a good company though. Just going up on the exposure a little bit, make it look a bit nicer. Keeps disconnecting again, the old feed for the YouTube. Terry, awesome. What Samsung do you have? The camera you're watching the live feed on is a Samsung camera. It's a Gear 360. I have an S10 Plus. I have an S10 5G. I have an S3 tablet, Tab S3, and I have a Tab S4. And I have them all working right now. Yeah, Carly, the YouTube is cutting out. You just don't notice it because it's like frozen on one spot. What's a blue flash? Hey, D. Yeah, no, my talking won't stop, Carly. That's the good thing about the YouTube. It screen records, so it's recording from the mic no matter what. But I can't move anything around, which is annoying. I'll also have the whole thing recorded in 4K. I've got another camera over there. Oh, YouTube, why do you do this to me? I can move the camera though, so that's cool. So if you are watching the YouTube feed, I can move the camera from side to side, and it's in 4K. Oh, thanks, Steve. Have I got any new watches today? I know one thing, Mr. Samsung, the Osmo is definitely a better picture. But how about this guy that is the rep for Samsung? Have a guess what his name is? Can anyone guess? Hey Anne, welcome. Well, my partner just guessed in a message. But yeah, his name is Sam. Sam from Samsung. No joke. Patricia, I'm just going to read your message. I might call that the Twilight Zone, Patricia. I got little names for everything that no one else uses. Like I call my viewers from Florida, Florida Nights. Or Floridians. Like I'm from I'm from a suburb called Kawungan, so I call myself a Kawunganite. But yeah, I do. Actually, I might do a sunset this afternoon if I get time. I'll do a time lapse of it. Could probably go up a bit on the old exposure here now too. Seems to work a lot better on the YouTube when I'm not recording as well. Can probably turn the camera on now and see what that does. Is anybody watching the YouTube? Thanks, Donna. Kate from Elo Waters. Nice. I don't get many locals watch because I don't share it around here anymore. I just go and share it to these lovely Americans. Sorry, I should say not just Americans. I'll move the camera on the YouTube a bit so you can see a bit more. I like the American accent, Donna. I can't wait to come over there. Come over there and do what I'm doing here pretty much, but in your town. Thanks for that info though, Patricia. That's cool. I'm going to look that up, and I don't know, if you get on my page, Stream Capture Life, you'll see a lot of photos that I've taken. I'll try and get Mr. Samsung down here one day. I've got his number and his email now. I'd love to take a photo of all this Samsung gear that I'm using, but unfortunately I'm using it all, so I can't take photos. I need another phone, believe it or not. So the reason there's no waves that we have, like as you can see, it's always calm when I stream. A lot of people will know that watch already, but there's an island that runs up the east coast of Queensland called Fraser Island. It's the biggest sand island in the world. Patty, welcome, thank you. To be honest, it's a pretty average day today. If the clouds weren't there, you'd have this great orange glow. You can almost see it. Welcome to the new listeners anyway. Listeners, watchers, followers, fans, whatever you'd like me to call you. Friends. I prefer friends. I'll go over here and show you the rest of the bay on the YouTube. You really do get the premium content on the YouTube because I can move the camera. Let's turn that exposure up a bit more, so now it should look a lot better. Hey, Gail from Cali, how you going? Edward, welcome. I do this every morning usually, unless I sleep in or I'm busy. But I try to make it a daily thing. Make something great every day. I've been known to do a little bit of singing. Who doesn't do a bit of singing? We all do. I just do it to thousands of people. Hi Jessica, where are you from? Yeah, smash that button. I like it when people smash the emoji button. I get all these bubbles that come up on my screen. Not a worry, Gail. Florida in the house. Florida night. I'm going to spend quite a bit of time in Florida, I think. Most of my watches are from Florida. Top of the morning to you too, Susan. It's very, is that Irish or Scottish? Top of the morning. Or is it just English? Pennsylvania in the house anyway. Time of the day is 6:36 a.m. on Wednesday. The temperature 17 degrees, which is, I wonder if I can change that to, well, 17 degrees. You're gonna have to work that out because I didn't set it up properly. But it's telling me that it's 3 degrees higher than yesterday. We have a high of 22 degrees Celsius, a low of 14 degrees Celsius, humidity at 83%. This is winter in Australia. Irish. So I'm a bit of a Conor McGregor fan. He's been a bit of a tool lately though. I wish he would just get back to what he's good at. So I got this thing from the beach the other day. I mean, from the markets. And no joke, I walked past this market stall and there's this lady and she's selling a heart-shaped bit of timber with "The beach is my happy place" written on it. I said to her, "You got no idea how much I have to buy that." And it was to put in the background of my stream, but I keep forgetting it. It's on my wall at home. So I will bring it eventually. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Is that what it works out to be? Or is that your temperature? So Mr. Samsung was quite impressed with the amount of views that I've gotten in the last 14 days. I guess that's why he called me an influencer. Massachusetts in the house. Hey Maxine. I'm starting to learn where everyone actually lives. When I started doing this, it was like Cali on the left, Vegas an hour and a bit out of Cali, New York on the right. I know a bit more than that now. How do you get around when you travel in America? Do you drive or is it cheap to catch a plane? It gives you a bit better view too. And I can still move the camera on the one. Yeah, that's working heaps better now. The YouTube footage is so good. So you drive everywhere, isn't it? Like, I suppose, I'm pretty sure all of America fits in like a part of Australia. Oh, I wouldn't want to drive 8 hours. especially because we drive on the wrong side of the road too, so that'll take me a bit of getting used to. Getting into the left-hand side of a car to drive it. Is the accelerator on the left or is the accelerator on the right still? Oh, I love cars still, don't get me wrong. Especially old American muscle cars. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Canada. I'll go wherever anyone wants me to go, really. Everything I've got's portable, so I can, and it all fits in my chair. So it is on the right still. Yeah, well that's all right, Donna. That would make it a bit easier, because if the accelerator was on the left, I'd be constantly putting the brake on or pressing the clutch in to accelerate. Is it mainly manuals or automatics in America? I found in England there was more manual cars than there were automatics. Yeah. Well, the rain didn't come. Got the Osmo Action shooting it all in 4K. People that have just joined, my name's Tub. You're watching Stream Capture live from Australia. We're in Point Vernon and in Queensland. This is my happy place. Thumbs up. Smash it if you love this as much as I do. Be interesting to see how much data I use now that I've got 2 streams running. It costs me $3 per shell to send to people. Yeah, Donna, see, I thought we were the ones that were normal and everyone else was weird, but turns out most of the world drive on the right hand side of the road. No worries, Susan. Thanks for watching. Follow my page and you'll get a notification when I go live. It's quite a nice morning now. Can anyone guess my age today? If anyone already watches my stream, don't give it away. I'll ask this question every stream because no one's... Oh, actually, last stream someone got it right, smack on. Not sure if you followed my personal page or my Stream Capture Life page then, Susan. I just got a notification. If not, I'll send you a link later. What's going on with over here? YouTube in the house. Linda, are you serious? 60. That's the oldest I've been said so far. Oh my god. It must be the accent or something. It must make people think I'm old. Almost half, Linda. 34. I even got my license out the other day to prove it. 34. I could show you my... Oh no, I can't. My wallet's not with me. But yeah, I promise. I'm 1984 model, which I'm pretty sure that makes me 34. Laurie, I love you. You said younger. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yes, I am just a baby, Gail. So I've got a PO box now for all the people that message me and want to send me things. That's very quite cool and humbling. So if anyone wants that PO box, let me know. I'm a baby, Linda, but I've got a nearly 21-year-old daughter who I've been her dad since she was 4. I have a 15-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. I've noticed that most of my watches are 50 and above women. Cool with that. I thought I would get a bit more conversation out of you though. Yeah, Donna. Especially with the teenage son. I didn't have it with the daughter, but the teenage son's been a bit of a handful. Age doesn't matter, Linda. As long as we all enjoy a common interest, I don't mind who watches. I don't expect young people to get up and watch streams of the beach. Gail, just run with 23. That's what my mum did. She was 23 forever. If you've watched me before, you'll know that I promote that everyone's equal. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter whether you're black, white, green, purple, gay, straight, bi, whatever. Who cares? Do we all love the beach? Even if you're a politician, we'll let you get away with it. Oh, my post in Sunrise has just got approved. Well, that's handy. Thanks, Sunrise guys. Welcome to the new watchers on the Sunrise page. Yeah, it's mine too. I wonder what happened with my camera over there. It doesn't seem to be charging or working anymore. I love it when things break. Linda, we are in Australia for starters, on the east coast in the state of Queensland. We have an island running up the east coast that protects us from the waves and everything, so that's why there's no waves. The city's called Hervey Bay, where I live, and we're currently in the suburb of Point Vernon. Yeah, when I come to America, I don't think I'm gonna want to come home. Just do it, Deb. Do you have a good job that allows you to be able to travel? Oh, Donna just mentioned the birds. Yes, we have lots of birds that make lots of noise early in the morning. Although many species of birds here attack you. Just like the koalas, they're not cute and cuddly. If you found one in the wild, you wouldn't go anywhere near it. It'll claw you to death. And there's the sun, just popped up. The kangaroos do box, like those videos you probably watch in America. That's true. Kangaroos box just on the side of the road. The couple of species of birds that attack you, magpies mainly, they attack you in the nesting season. You see people riding around on their push bikes and they've got zip ties coming out of their helmet because that deters them. Martine, welcome. Anyone that hasn't watched me before, my name's Tub. Don't call me by my real name. And this is my happy place, and you're watching Stream Capture Life. Oh, Teresa, thanks. Probably won't see many, we will see them, but we won't actually get to talk to many doggies today. I'm sort of secluded down here. Martine, we're on the east coast of Australia, state of Queensland, city of Hervey Bay, suburb of Point Vernon. Heidi, just do it. You haven't got long in this world to get all your things done in your bucket list. You never know where life's going to take you. I like to run with it. I'm a very spontaneous person too, so I commit to anything that I do. Hey Renee, I'll be coming to Palm Beach for sure. Yeah, there'll be lots of people. They usually walk behind me though. I'm on a hill, as you can see behind me. We go live from a different part of the beach every day. I can just pretty much, the whole east coast, I can just go to different beaches all the time, so it doesn't really, you'll probably get a different view every single day from me. Yeah, and hopefully that shows that I'm a bit younger than I look, obviously. It's the voice, it's got to be the voice. I don't know how to turn the exposure up on this. Oh. You got to remember, guys, you can, doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, all the rest of them, you can do and be whatever you want to be. I lost my mother at 14 years old, and I had no parents, and I started an apprenticeship as a builder at 14. I was finished before I was 20. I built many commercial high rises, and I built a prison, I built police stations, hospitals. I did that for 15 years. Then I went to an Eminem concert, had a oops baby, and then I became the stay-at-home dad for a few years while my partner started up her dog grooming salon. Now we've got the dog grooming salon, and I've got my own pet product store. I miss her every day, Donna. It's like a lot of people don't understand that, losing your guidance at that age, and you got to figure out everything for yourself. One thing I can't stress enough is when I did lose my mum, everyone made excuses for me, like, oh, he's lost his mum, so, let him get away with that, or whatever. Like my apprenticeship, they gave that to me. I didn't have to work for it like other people have to try really hard to get one. I had a pass to leave school whenever I liked, and I just abused that to go and smoke cigarettes out the front. I really needed a man, like a father figure in my life that would, pin me up against the wall and say, listen here, half the world's mothers have passed away, so you're no different. You don't need to carry on like you do. And then, I owned a house at 18, and at the time I didn't want a house. I wanted my mum back. And so I ended up mortgaging my house, and I went into the fresh 18-year-old, went into the finance place, and they approved me for $350,000 line of credit, and I spent that in 10 months. No, heart goes out to you, Donna. It's hard when you lose a loved one. Morning. Anyway, that's a bit morbid. I don't mind talking about who I am and what happens in my life, though. Deb, we are down under. Pretty much, if I swum directly out into this ocean, I would hit California. You can't let things that happen in the world drag you down, though, because that's when you do lose it a little bit. You've got to remember that everyone has the ability to be amazing. And it doesn't necessarily mean doing something amazing or, being talented at something. Like people say it to me all the time, I'm good at everything. And it's true to a certain extent, like I can play any musical instrument, I can meet anyone that I want to meet, but that's only because I know I can do anything that I put my mind to. I can build anything at all. I can build something like a dollhouse all the way up to a 100-floor skyscraper. I can play a guitar, I can sing, yeah, I can fix computers, I can fix cars, I can do plumbing, I can groom a dog. I was brought up by two women. I never had a dad at all, so I had to look after my grandma when my mum died. But being brought up by two women, I can knit, crochet, sew. Does anyone know what paper towel is? I think a few of my watchers probably will know what paper towel is. You can colour. What does that mean? Colour in. You know what you can do? And you can be anybody in the world. It doesn't matter what you're talented at or whatever. You can be a nice person. You can be a selfless person. You know, like that lady in front of you at the checkout that is like looking through her purse trying to find that extra couple of dollars to pay for her shopping that she didn't allow for. You can pay for that for her if you've got the money. The old man crossing the street that, you know, he's probably really, really scared of the traffic, but he has to get across that road. Well, I'm that guy. I'm the guy that'll stop and let them people through or help them across the road. You can put animals first. Every single one of us are not as good as animals. It's not the animals that are ruining the world. Greed ruins the world. Liability ruins the world. I think people need to be more responsible for their own actions. In many ways, if they've done something wrong, they need to own it. They need to admit it. If they fall over in a shop or whatever, it's not the shop's fault. You know, it might have been a customer that came through and spilt something on the floor, and it's just one of them things. I like to think if I slipped over in a shopping centre, I should have watched where I was going, sort of thing, not I'm going to sue the shop for slipping over. Because it's made things a lot more expensive too, liability. I go to a lot of concerts, and it used to be so much louder. It used to be a lot more relaxed. So that's what I try to preach to everyone. Well, not preach. I'm not a preacher. I shouldn't say that. I'm not very religious at all. My mum was religious, but I'm a scientific kind of guy. I'm a smart guy. So the science doesn't work out for me with religion. I believe in morals and having respect. Just, you know, if you're a good person and you do the right thing, I think if there is, you know, somewhere that we go that is defined by how you lived your life, then just by being the good person and having the good morals is going to get you there. You don't necessarily have to pray to a god, or in saying that, it doesn't matter if you do either. A lot of people find a lot of comfort in religion. It's one thing about me, I can understand everything from all angles. Drug addicts, there's another one. They don't wake up in the morning and think, I'm going to become a drug addict. Yeah, I'm going to be a drug addict and I'm going to go and steal my grandma's jewels and sell them. You know, they don't wake up and think that. They make a series of bad decisions which define how they end up. But it's always my motto is you can always be a better person than you were the day before. So it doesn't matter what happened today. If you had a bad day at work and you snapped at your colleague, or you had a fight with your brother or your mother or your sister or whatever, you can always be better than that the next day. Always. And I know there's the few exceptions, like I don't think there's any coming back from pedophilia or anything like that. There's something wrong with those people's brains. But that's just my opinion. Susan, why were you in Facebook jail? What'd you do, naughty? I used to get in Facebook jail all the time. Now I just share to two groups. I used to have a reach of around 10,000, but views were only around 1,000. Now I've got a reach of 200 and my views are around 5,000. It's all thanks to you guys. Amy, welcome. What time is it where everybody is now? I'm looking at 7 minutes past 7 on Wednesday the 7th of August. It is 7 degrees. Oh, sorry, no, that was this morning. At 5 o'clock it was 17 degrees Celsius. And you'd be surprised if you do something selfless for someone, you'd be surprised how many of your own problems it fixes. Like, I meet a lot of famous people, famous bands, anyone really, and the things that they give me, whether it be drumsticks, set list, guitar picks, whatever, I give most of it away. For me, it's the story, having the story to tell, being the guy that has the ability to find, for starters, where the famous people are, and treating them like normal people. Because when the famous American bands come to Australia, they don't know anyone, and they get a call from their room. They pick up the phone, and then they get this guy just telling them that he's a normal guy, he's no one special, just come down to the hotel to say hi. And they come down and get me, and I've got I don't tell them that I'm anything. I'm not a promoter. I'm not from anywhere that, I don't lie. I just say I'm a nobody and a fan, really. Do we have any Iowans in the house? And gave away a Slipknot drumstick the other day. I've got to send it still. It's going to cost me $26 plus the packaging to send it, which I think is ridiculous. $30 to send a drumstick to America. It'll be almost better for me just to ring the drummer up and tell him to send it. What music do y'all like? That was very American, wasn't it? What music do y'all like? It's actually how I get backstage sometimes. I get on the old phone and I just cruise past the security talking in American accent. And they just don't bat an eyelid at me. Yeah, dude, I was talking to the guys earlier and it's in the tour itinerary that we've got to be in this one place, but I can't find them anywhere. That was pretty bad, but when you're in a massive crowd and you're just cruising past security, it's all about confidence. Donna, if you're still watching, make sure you like my Stream Capture Life page and you'll get a notification when I'm live. How do I do this? That didn't really do anything. Might get up for a bit of a stretch and take this jumper of mine off. I hope to see, like, after my talks and whatever, people come back and they tell me, oh, I helped this guy, or my neighbour did this and I helped him out, or... At the end of the day, all we have is each other. Ugh. I can't believe someone said I look 60. I can retire soon then, sweet. I have lived the life of a 60-year-old already, I will admit that. I might start buying the paper every morning too and reading you some snippets from the paper. Would that be cool? Would everyone like that, or is that a silly idea? There we are. My name's Tub. Stream Capture Life, you're watching. And this is my setup. Mr. Samsung. I'm Mr. Samsung. Yeah, I'll do that then, Terry. I'll get the newspaper tomorrow. Right on. I wish there was an easy way to get down here. I want to go down to the beach. I can get down, but I don't know with a camera. and get a photo of this. Yeah, there is. It's like a cliff actually. In front of me, there's like a cliff. I can't really show you. See, if DJI bring me some software for this thing, this would be all I need. All I need is love. I need a rock. Oh. It's not like, it's only probably a I don't know, in your 20-foot drop. It's not massive. I'd almost jump down there. Who wants me to jump down there? I want to find a way down so I can take you down the beach. Amy, welcome. Thank you. Yeah, with the equipment. Why would I not? I've got to take that. Trust me, if I broke any of it, I'd just go and complain to Mr. Samsung now. Oh. Pull my pants up. I'm going to find a way down, and then I'm going to come back and get the camera. Which way is going to be safe down? Dun, 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 dun. If I get down, am I going to get back up? All right, I'm going to do it. We're going to go for a walk. I'll have a drink. I'll take my cigarettes. If everyone's watching me on I Belong on the Beach, you need to change over to Beach is My Happy Place, because I'm about to change cameras. I'll just turn this off. Bye, YouTube.